guys, I've been asked to show you a little routine based around mobility for weightlifting. So this is what I used to do when I first started weightlifting, trying to make sure I've got the right mobility for all the moves, your front squats, your overhead squats and things like that. And to be fair, it's pretty much the same routine that I do now as well. Just kept it the same because it's so good. So we're going to start off with this little sequence, lower body, and then we sort of move up onto the upper body. So first one is going to be kind of like our super squat position. So we're in that deep lunge, back knee down to the floor, on the flat foot for this one, and I'm pushing my hips forward for this, just stretching out your hips, and you can shift them off to different angles. So I like to focus on the inside a little bit here and drive off to the side. You work your way through that, maybe 30 seconds, a minute, and obviously go through your other side as well. My next one I like to go to is going to be the frog stretch. So once I've done both sides of the first movement, I'm going to come into our frog or our straddle movement. So with this one, we're going to go onto all fours, but what's important here is I'm going to try and put the inside of my feet down onto the floor with this one. So I'm driving my knees out nice and far, nice and wide, and then what I'm going to do is, once you've kind of just spent a little bit of time just getting used to that, is I'm going to look at pushing my hips backwards towards my feet. Okay, so as I go, I've got nice wide knees, and I'm eventually looking at pushing my hips back towards my heels. And for this one, again, looking at probably about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. And with that, I'm going to start static. Then from there, we can start wiggling around a little bit, just to really sort of get those extra little bits that are maybe still feeling a little bit tight. For me, I tend to find that my adductors are the tighter area, so I like to really make sure that they're feeling good, so that when we do get to the squatting, and even the more faster things, so like your cleans and your snatches, you don't want to be feeling any tightness in your hips whilst you're doing the movement. You want to just be thinking about obviously all the bits that you've got to do to the move itself, rather than thinking that, oh, my hips feeling a bit pinchy, or still don't feel like I'm warm enough to be doing this. You want to make sure that you're feeling really good, the movement's feeling smooth, so that then when you add the speed onto that with your snatches and your Olympic lifting and all that sort of stuff, you can just focus on the movement itself. So we've done the super squat and we've done the frog. Next one, again, because my adductors are normally that little bit tighter, I like to go into like another one from here. I don't really know what to call it, but we're going into this one. So one knee bent, the other leg is flat. Okay, and the important thing is that I've got my hips, so my groin essentially is in the middle. I've not got all my weight sort of leaning on this side. I'm trying to slide into this one. And again, you can keep it static for a little bit and then go hunting around for those bits by moving forwards, moving around a little bit to really get those bits nice and loose for you. Just chase away any tightness that you've got. They're pretty much the three lower body ones that I do, and I do that pretty much every time.